Hello, we're Stark.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Today, we're hosting a session designed to support blue light organizations on key energy topics, and this one's focused on a subject that's particularly important across the sector, and that is EV charging and how to ensure you can unlock, fund, and unify all the opportunities to save costs and implement everything needed to support your fleet strategy. So, for those that don't know me, my name's Tolbert. I'm an account manager in our public sector channel here at Stark. I work closely with a number of public sector organizations, and I'm joined by my colleague Fiona, who I'll let introduce herself.
Hi, morning everyone. I'm Fiona Price, Head of Business Development for Stark Charge and Zero. So I help businesses on the decarbonisation journeys.
We've also got Leanne in the chat. She'll be keeping an eye on any questions, sharing links, or helping with technical issues. So feel free to drop anything in there as we go. So our focus today is on helping blue light organizations achieve their net zero goals by adopting a data-first approach. Many public sector organizations are being pushed to transition their fleets, and we want to help. So in this webinar, we'll dive into EV charging, what to look out for when transitioning your fleet, and how leveraging data can make the process smoother, smarter, and more cost effective. So in this session, we'll have a short 15-minute presentation and followed by around 30 minutes for a live Q&A. So please drop any questions in the question tab at any point, and obviously use the chat as well. And we'll pick them up at the end of the presentation. So we have a poll for you all, and that is, do you have EV chargers installed already? So mainly yeses, great. One no. Perfect. And then the next poll is, have you completed a capacity review? So 50-50. Actually some not sures, mainly not sures. And a few yeses and two nos. Okay. So the key points today will be how you can unlock hidden and fund your EV charging infrastructure, and how to unify it with a wider energy management portfolio. So to truly unlock the hidden capacity within your estate, data is essential. Without accurate granular insights, it's impossible to make informed decisions, especially when it comes to energy capacity and infrastructure planning. So I think the best way of thinking about it is, imagine installing EV chargers across your sites, only to discover later that your existing infrastructure can't support them. So that's not just inefficient, it's costly. That's why adopting a data-first mindset is so important. By prioritizing data collection and analysis, you gain visibility into what your estate can handle today and what it could handle tomorrow with the right upgrades. So utilizing a centralized dashboard for your utilities empowers you to monitor usage, identify constraints, and plan strategically. And just like, having too low a capacity could be problematic, also having a capacity that's too high, can make you incur an invisible cost. So if you set your capacity too high, you risk paying for more reserved capacity and you aren't using. And obviously, if it's too low, you could be penalized, or even worse, there could be disruption at your sites.
So yeah, another poll. So do you know how much you are spending each year on your EV charging? The poll worked properly?
Yeah, so it's mainly not sures, few no's,
Yeah.
and one yes. So I would say that most people probably don't know.
Thank you, Solver. I can see it. So why does data matter for EV charging? So it is essentially a new point of consumption. So it needs to be reported in the same way as an electricity meter. So we provide half-hourly data from EV charging so you can understand your usage patterns, identify energy spikes and efficiency opportunities. But most importantly, this means that you are providing accurate reporting for energy procurement. And we'll bring this to life in the next slide. So this is our head office. On the left-hand side, you can see typical office usage with regular and predictable patterns. We then installed 6 EV chargers. So the graph on the right suddenly shows irregular patterns of usage, high peaks, and erratic and predictable consumption. So what we can do, we can disaggregate, so basically separate that data out. So you can see on the left that the teal colour is the building and the green colour is the EV chargers. So you'll get 2 separate reports, such as the one on the right, clearly showing the EV charging half-hourly data and the building's consumption. So we are unique. We are the only charge point operator that is an energy data collector, which means that we can provide accurate half-hourly data out of all EV chargers without the need of a sub-meter. We offer a comprehensive solution, providing complete insights for energy management and reliable EV charging. So there are many funding options available, including government grants that are due to end in March 2026, financing models such as capital purchase, lease, and fully funded. And we're also on a variety of public sector frameworks. Just to give you an idea of the process, we firstly provide either a desktop or site survey quotation. Our engineers are trained to look at the most cost-effective and least disruptive way of getting chargers installed on your sites. We are also hardware agnostic, so we can provide options for the best hardware solution. Grants were mentioned previously, and we are an approved installer, so all grants available can be redeemed with us. Due to us being an energy data collector, we'll analyse the on-site capacity and can perform capacity upgrades if needed. We will then go ahead and commission the chargers. You'll have access to our charge point operator platform. But as we offer a fully managed and maintained service, most of my customers will just say, Fiona, can you send me X, Y, and Z report every month? And we just automate that for them. So it's as light touch for you as possible as site owners. But then, of course, there is a 24/7 customer service helpline. As your charge point operator, we proactively monitor any maintenance issues. But what that means, if a charger goes down, we will firstly try and fix it remotely. And 99% of the time we can fix it remotely. But if we can't fix it remotely, we will send an engineer out to site.
So unifying all your data means that you can spot problems immediately, whether it be your main supply or your EV charge points. So kind of linking into what Fiona was saying before, where you can see all your data in one place. So part of our service is that we can integrate your charge points with your wider energy management portfolio, so you can access all your data in one place to make smarter decisions with a single point of contact for all your energy needs as well, and to obviously access the half-hourly data for your charge points without sub-metering. So just to reiterate some key points to maximize your success with rolling out EV. So unlocking the hidden potential for savings with having access to data with a data first mindset. So to unify it all into one platform and to make sure that you're considering all the funding options at your disposal. But obviously, if there are any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. So thank you everyone for joining. We hope you found it insightful. And yeah, again, feel free to reach out to myself and Fiona, and we'll be taking your feedback from the polls and what session we'll be running next, and hope to see you again there. So
Thank you.
thank you everyone. Cheers.
Stark, your energy is our world.